Politics trains the mind through structure, not argument. In a two-party system, complexity is repeatedly compressed into a single forced choice. Over time, that constraint stops feeling artificial. It starts to feel like how thinking is supposed to work. The mind adapts to the environment it operates in. When the environment demands constant alignment, the brain learns to sort before it understands. Positions come first. Reasons come later. Agreement and disagreement become shortcuts for judgment rather than conclusions reached after thought. This habit does not stay confined to politics. It generalizes. Binary framing spreads into how people evaluate ideas, interpret behavior, and understand disagreement. Questions that require layered answer start to feel uncomfortable. Ambiguity begins to register as indecision rather than accuracy. In a two-party system, nuance carries a cost. If every position must collapse into one of two camps, then complexity becomes strategically dangerous. Over time, the mind internalizes this pressure. It learns to simplify, not because reality is simple, but because simplicity is safer. Certainty is rewarded. Hesitation is penalized. The result is not stronger thinking, but faster sorting. Ideas are judged by where they land, not by how well they explain anything. People become representatives of categories rather than individuals with mixed motives and evolving views. Curiosity slowly weakens under these conditions, not because intelligence disappears, but because exploration becomes risky. Asking the wrong question can signal disloyalty. Holding two partially conflicting ideas can look like betrayal rather than thoughtfulness. This is how a political structure turns into a cognitive habit. The ballot teaches the brain a pattern, and the pattern spreads. Eventually, yes and no feel sufficient even when they are not. Most of reality does not operate on binaries. Meaningful decisions involve trade-offs, uncertainty, and incomplete information. Understanding usually begins with provisional beliefs that remain open to revision. When thinking is trained to choose sides first, it loses fluency with uncertainty. And without uncertainty, depth becomes difficult to sustain.